Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys.
Hello.
I'm here. Tired ho.
Oh Lord.
I
Um,
said I
and
was
this
going to
is
do it, and I wanted to see how you would handle it.
Ciao. And this is the T.O. show, you guys.
Welcome
Yes,
back.
girl. Yes, welcome back. Well, I'm just
Yes,
glad we
we're
all come
here.
back. Hello. Show you girls
Hi,
how to do
what's going
things.
on? What's the tea?
Oh, it's me all the time, honey.
Oh,
That's what
girl.
it is.
Well, I mean, I'm supporting you, wishing that were true.
Okay, let's get into the show.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know you guys been waiting on the part two. I
Yes.
know. I know. We did went on a little too long on certain things, but you know how we talk, you guys. You know it connects. It connects. And we talking
I'm gonna
about the
be honest
Piggly
with you.
Wiggly. It connects.
I'm gonna be honest
Okay.
with you. This is how we talk in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll literally have an entire discussion about something, and it'll jump from one thread to the next thing to the next thing to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not our fault. We are so sorry, but that's just
It
us. We
isn't.
just
This is how y'all get to know us. Y'all get to know our stance on a lot of things. We've been bringing up some, I think, some interesting things. I
yeah,
think
and we have a lot of
so.
fun.
Yeah, I'm always excited. And we're always excited to do the podcast. And we are excited to talk about this show. You know, she's coming along.
Hmm.
She's coming along. I think you said they had a new episode that was coming out real soon.
No, that's for the Hot Boys of Houston. So yes, but it's not going to be the Hot Boys of Hollywood.
What? They
Yeah,
had a new
girl.
episode of Hot Boys of Houston?
Yes, it's called the
The
Real
new
Hot Boys of
season?
Houston, the Lost Season. I don't paint part one. So I guess they're doing something with Hot Boys of Houston,
Okay.
but that's what's
Well,
coming up.
okay. We'll look into that, you guys. We'll look into that because I'm
Mm-hmm.
very
Mm-hmm.
shocked I didn't even know none of that was going on. But okay.
Yes.
Nonetheless, we're
Uh
going to
huh.
get
Uh huh.
into it. So, who we else have? Oh, we're sorry. We are
Wig.
reviewing the Real Hot Boys of Hollywood. And did we rate the
This
show?
is
Did we
part
give it
two.
a? Well, we didn't rate the show, did we? We're going to give it a.
No, but we did kind of talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
We did kind
Okay.
of get into it just a smidge. We did kind of.
Yeah. We don't want to judge it too harshly because, like I said again, this is a new show. And, we like to give the girls some grace. Maybe they'll turn up a little bit later. It's just like Potomac. Potomac ain't started getting good till second season. Okay.
Honestly, and he's not lying. Like second season is really when it got really good. Okay, and this is off topic, but let me just say it. A lot of people talk about how you need to watch the first season to like Potomac. And at first I was team that, but like when you really think about it, no, you really don't have to. Is it good moments from the first season? Yes.
You always
You
got to
really don't
start
have
from
to.
the beginning. I
Yeah.
disagree. Only reason why I really got it because I never heard of Potomac. I never heard. We're from the
I
South.
think that was what somebody said, that was one of the best parts about Potomac, is that literally nobody knew where it was from. So everybody was like, "Where is this? Why are we having this
Mm.
season of Potomac? Where's Potomac? What?"
That is definitely true, and I think that's why I wanted to get into it. And then I was like, okay, because if I'm not mistaken, I know I've said this before, but you're gonna hear it again. You'll be okay. Um,
Wig.
they'll be okay.
Not you holding them
I
hostage.
knew they had another show that was for that had black women on it because, like I said, I used to watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I knew they had one because if I'm not mistaken, that meme that Robin had got upset about, I saw that meme before. Like when she was
Oh,
fanning
okay.
herself, I think she was trying to stop herself from crying or something like that. And I've seen that meme
No, she was saying it
before.
was hot. That's what I think. Isn't that wasn't that about her saying it was really hot in the room?
No, I think I don't know. Well, she was crying to me. She want to Warner, so she was crying. That's what I'm gonna go with. There, I don't care.
It was
I'll
fun.
look.
I will say this. Yeah, I think it was mostly she was just fanning herself because it was hot. Because I remember that. But was the meme probably funny? I'm sure it was. I haven't seen it, so I didn't know.
I've
Like,
seen that meme before. I've seen that meme before,
hmm
so I didn't even know where it came from actually. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I did know about this show, but nonetheless, I saw it advertised on Hulu, and I just started watching. I think they had like 3 seasons in. And babe, when
hmm
I tell you I was hooked, it felt like it because, like I said, I never heard of Potomac, and I wanted to get into their stories. And then of course Ashley kind of brought me in a little bit. She did,
she brought a
which
lot of people in. I think first
because
season
she's around
Ashley,
her
first
age.
season Ashley was her best. Was the best Ashley. To
Yeah,
be
she was
honest
ready,
with
and
you,
she
it's
ain't
like
had nothing to lose. So, I
she
think that's
really
what we
truly
miss about these girls. They
did.
get too clicked up, and they just be forgetting the mission. And I think sometimes it really does cause for a shakeup. Like I don't feel like Robin should have been there that long. It calls for a shakeup. I think Mia
Right.
needs to go. Wendy, she's still in. Girl, you know what, girl? This is
This
about a
became a
Potomac,
Potomac.
a
It
Potomac
really did.
update. Hold on.
But I will say this. Let's just finish it here. I'm excited for the new season. I can't wait.
Okay, we'll give you. No, actually, we are going to have a Potomac update about
hmm
how we feel and our expectation, but we want to wait for the trailer to come out. I don't know. We're gonna.
Ooh. Let's do that.
I know we may do it on the teaser trailer because they usually give us a teaser or whatever the case may be. But I know a lot of people are going to be covering a lot of things that's going to come out. It's going to be all the tea spilled, and we already got some tea already that we're going to add into that episode. But we're going to let everything else unfold.
Uh
But
huh.
I do want to put I'm not excited about Mia being there. I am not. I'm not excited
I want
about
to see
Robin
where she
being there.
goes. That's my only thing with Mia. I want to see if she can fix what she did the first season that she was on. But I will give you that though. I will agree with you there that it's
They just need to be
yeah.
interesting and just let loose a bit. I understand they're trying to save face, but girl, just be yourself. Just be yourself and have fun. And we will excuse her behavior. And well, never mind. Look, we'll see what she got because some people the first season ain't gonna be good, and then when they look at themselves like Wendy did and was trying to be on a neutral ground at the end of the day, but
And
she was
I
still
think one
trying
of the things
hard.
with Wendy, it was kind of just like she was kind of basically the same.
She was, but she was trying too hard because it didn't make no sense for her to
Yeah.
get upset with. Never mind. Okay, let's get back into the show.
Because we keep
Oops.
going back into this. What are we doing?
We love us some Potomac. Potomac is our girl.
It's
She
our
gonna work.
girl. I'm yeah, it's that girl. It's our girl. Anyways, back to this. We today have decided that we're gonna do part two.
Oh, girl, I
We
already
were gonna
seen
do
that.
something
Girl, let's get
else.
into
I
it. We
know, and
already
I'm
know.
excuse you. I gotta let me connect them. Let me transition this the right way. You didn't do it right. Let a queen do it. Beyonce did it right on Renaissance, and I'm gonna do exactly how Beyonce did because I'm from what? Texas. Let's call that out. Ooh.
This girl, she tries so hard.
So, anyways,
No,
as I was saying,
no,
as I was
no, you won't get away with
speaking.
that. Let's move on. Let's get into the show
Oh, okay,
before I
good.
drag you.
How you gonna drag me?
You ain't got no edges left. I mean,
How you gonna get me together?
mhm.
How you gonna do it?
Oh, baby, I don't tell nobody my secrets, honey. It just
Exactly, because
happens,
you don't know how to
honey.
do it, girl.
It happens. Girl,
Oh, girl.
what fighter will
Because you could
let you know
never.
what they're gonna do? See, that's the shit
Because you
I be
could
talking
never.
about. That's the shit
Because
I
you
be
could
talking about
never.
because you girls from Houston, y'all do that all the time. You bitches, let me tell you something.
Because you could never.
Don't let the New Orleans jump out on you.
The
Just
who?
saying. Oh, you
Oh,
heard of
okay.
it. You heard
Irrelevant.
of it.
Ooh.
You heard of it. You be trying, girl. You be grabbing so much things, girl. You gonna find up and hit yourself in the face, honey. You know.
Anyways, girl, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. Ooh.
Did your mama tell you not to run around with scissors in your hand? I'm the scissors, and I will cut you. Let's move
Oh,
on.
girl.
Let's move on.
Oh, girl. We
I'm
see
trying
that
so
bang.
hard.
We see that bang. Yeah, you will.
Let's move it.
But anyways, you
Let's get
guys.
into it. Okay, so who were we talking about next? Who was on the docket?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we finished off last episode. We were talking about Tyler and our dislike for how they treated what is his name? Jalen, the comedian. So we liked Tyler at first when they were freaking frack. They were fun. I think they had good moments, and I felt like they could be good as an instigator.
Yeah,
Until that moment when Jalen was like preaching, they were drunk. Sometimes when you drunk, girl, you don't be saying stuff that makes sense.
yeah,
You
you
just
don't
be
be saying
talking with your
stuff
friend,
that'll make.
especially if you are friends with that person. You don't be talking sense, you know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to sit around and try to hurt someone or try to do that in that way. It was more
Oh no, no, no! I
so.
wasn't saying that for Tyler. I was saying that for Jalen.
Yeah, yeah, granted, yes, but I think that's what we want to let you guys know. It is a difference when you're joking with a person and when you're trying to put a person down. It's
Oh,
a
a
total
huge
difference
difference.
at the end of the day. And it feel like this was on his mind the longest or whatever. Because you know, whatever I tell you, I can tell you so. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be
Right.
that you're going to get anything different from me because I'm going to always tell you how I feel at the end of the day. And well, I would say it was because my friend, you know, when I got drunk, I told you this story, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I had got drunk one time, and my friend, she has a dog that does not like me, and you know, one day I was
Yeah.
drinking, and usually he'd be put up in a cage somewhere, but for some reason because he's gotten used to me, by the way, but
Uh huh.
like where he wouldn't attack me or whatever, but he'll, you know. And honey, I was just looking at him, and honey, I just like, girl, this dog is so fucking ugly. I just went off. And her sister was like, ah. Look, I want to say my. It was
Wig.
like, girl, why you talking to my dog? And I say, I been thought that motherfucker was ugly. I said, I really do, and I'm like, I
Wow.
really don't like him. How about that? I said, he been barking with me and messing with me. And I was like, oh, girl, I just had to let that out. Oh, but that girl, but I still love you. Shit, but I just don't like the damn dog or whatever the case. I just had to let it. Yeah, I had to let it out. But that, so that's a difference at the end. But I like the dog. Well, now I like the dog. But
Wow.
at that time, I didn't like the dog. The dog didn't like me because every time I used to come over here, and I was over there over 100 times. And it's like this dog has not got used to me or whatever the case may be. So you know, I
Wow.
don't know if this dog know my dick sucking skills and jealous. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. I'm just
What?
saying.
Oh, girl.
Let it be known. You know. So that's different. But like I said, you don't do that to a person that you're getting to know. Mind you, I think they're, when we say friends, and I think we gotta watch how we use that word. Because you know the girls be saying
Mm-hmm.
friends and then it's like, girl, no, I just met this on the show. We ain't really that cool. Let's just say what we're saying is that y'all are getting to know each other. You're in that state. And clearly, you know, I guess he's more open and honest about what he has done sexually with people and stuff like that. And
Probably.
that's how
Or
he
even if
obtained that
he's,
information.
I think, even if he's not, like, even if he didn't say it, like, sometimes, people are just saying something just to say something about you.
Well,
So
no,
it
the way
could
he
have been
was
the thing.
speaking, he knows. They talked.
Oh,
It really gives that he was very precise and specific what he was saying about
yeah, that's
him,
true.
and he looked like he knew what buttons to push. And I think that's why the guy was more shocked or whatever the case may be. Because even if I was a hoe, and if I know I didn't tell you I was a hoe, and I'm like, oh, who said that? Oh my god.
Right.
That would have been his full defense. I never told you anything that I've done in the bedroom. So that goes to show you precisely that he told this boy his information and what he dealt with and stuff like that. That's why he was in the state of shock.
Right.
So that's why I know that bitch ain't not to be trusted. And I really want him to offer him a full, sincere apology. I don't want to hear if I made you feel
Oh, girl,
type
we
of
was
way.
joking. Oh, girl, we was joking.
Mm,
Yeah, but
no,
the problem is, even if you were joking, he wasn't in on that joke.
exactly. And you should know when your friends are uncomfortable. Regardless if
Right.
you're playing or not, you should know when your friends are
Right.
like, okay, I went too far.
Like, okay, let me say this. Like, if me and you joke in a certain way, and that's how we joke, and I joke about it on here, you already know that that's how we joke. So you're not uncomfortable by that.
Yeah.
But if I just started going off about, oh, you look like this, you do this, you blah, 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 and you're like, girl, what?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not how we joke. That's not where we are as friends.
Absolutely not. We don't do
That's
that
the
at
point.
all.
But yeah, that was it. That was what we were trying to say last time, which we did say it. I just wanted to reiterate it that because it was just
It's
like,
just every
girl, what
time
are
we
we
talk
doing?
about him, that's just I just did not like that. That was just
I didn't
thing that we
either.
have in the black gay community, where allegedly friends, and some people that really call
Mm-hmm.
themselves real friends do that with to each other. But like I said, only one person is not on the joke, and everybody else is on.
Right.
And I feel like that's a common thing that happens in our community, and we need to stop it.
It was so weird. To me, it's just like very weird behavior to be like, oh, I'm gonna make fun of something at random.
Oh, he was
It just
fighting. He got that liquid courage, and
mm-hmm.
he went on attack. And I think
He
the
did.
guy at that, because I think in some sense, like some people like, well, he shouldn't have walked away or whatever. I think when a person does stuff like that, let's be now,
Uh-huh.
out of nowhere, your first point, first of all, you want to sober up because it's like, okay, we're both drunk. Let me sober up. Let me collect what is going on. And it's like you're trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt because you're watching this play out. And I feel
Right.
like it was not weak of him to not say nothing or whatever the case may be.
That caught him off guard. Like,
Yes.
especially like he considers these people his friends.
Yeah.
So he's like considering this person. They did confessionals together. So he definitely considers him a close friend.
Mhm.
So that caught him off. That would have caught me off guard.
Absolutely. And
Even if I'm like, oh, like drunk, sober, stuff like that would catch you off guard. So could he have fought him? Probably.
yeah.
But his reaction is his reaction. How you react to disrespect is how you're going to personally react to disrespect.
Yeah.
And we can't tell a person how they should react, how we want them to react. It's how they want to react. It's just like, girl, watching Baddies when they was telling Bree, oh, she was calling you an escort. You need to drag her. Why would she do that? If that's not what she felt like doing, why should she have to do that?
Yeah. Whatever, like,
But
oh,
yeah,
this is the baddest house, and I'm like I said, you just do you move how you want to move on certain situations. It's up to you to do it and handle it how you want to handle it. And like I said, I even ran in a couple of situations when a person got drunk. I told you about that situation where I was hanging out with my friend and her mom disclosed some information and was
mm-hmm.
letting me know how this person felt.
Oh yeah,
That yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
that stuck with me for a long
As
time.
it
Yes,
should,
I
as it
did.
would.
I still went over there. I'm not gonna lie, I did because you know what? I was friends with this person, but it never set right with me after that, and that was always something that was playing in the back of my mind. And no, me and this person is no longer. I consider a person that I care about. Would I say that
Uh
we're
huh.
friends? No. I think that point of our friendship has ended for me personally on my end more than she knows at the
Right.
moment. But I've made peace with it because it's like I got to move on from that, and not saying what her mother like that's not the only thing. Like I said, it's not nothing her mother did has anything to do with her. She had me and her got our own issues or whatever case may be that I have to walk
Right.
away.
Oh,
But
I know.
I'm just trying to because the way
Oh, I
I'm
know.
like, oh, I'm blaming.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. Oh, I definitely know. So I know why.
I don't want the viewers to think I'm blaming the mom for
As a
every mom
friend,
back in
as a
no,
friend, as a friend, I know the tea. I know
no.
the full tea. I
So
know everything that she did. I know about the fact that she kicked her mother down the stairs. I don't know if y'all know that,
She
but
better
she
not kick
kicked.
the. Oh, I'm not gonna lie about that. Now that did happen. That was an actual fact. And what's
No, I was talking about your mother. I was talking about your
I
mother.
wish
That's why you
she
didn't like her.
would. I wish she would.
I'm kidding, you
Baby, let me
guys.
tell you
I am
something.
joking, you guys.
Kick my mom down the stairs. All right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right now. But nonetheless, like I said, people do things when they're drunk and you have to pay attention. And like I said, in that moment when it was happening, I was sobering up and I was drunk as fuck. I never sobered up so quick in my life because I had to make sure I was, baby. I mean, oh, and when you're drunk, and trying to fight it is sometimes it be really difficult.
Right.
But baby, I was determined to sober the fuck up quickly because I was like, when you reach a point where it's like you need to be getting this data, you need to find out what's going on because, like I said, a drunk mind will speak the truth on it. What it's called?
Mm-hmm. Drunk mind, sober thoughts.
Yeah, there you go. And baby, I was trying to get up on it, baby, and I did. And then the funny thing is, my friend actually brought that information back to me, even not knowing that I knew about the information, by the way.
Right.
She was bringing it up and was like, yeah, this person doesn't really care for you. I said, oh, girl, I know. I know. I figured. I got all the
Right.
information. Like, I already had the thought, but it was confirmed by your mom. And now you're double, back. I'm like, I already got it. I got the tea. I got
Mm-hmm.
the information. And, you go from there. So, but like I said, I think he handled it how he wanted to handle it. It don't matter if he wanted to handle it by cursing him out, I would have been with it. If he wanted to hit him, I would have been with it. If he wanted to walk away, I'm with him. That's it.
Right. If we wanted to call his cousins up there and jump him, you do you.
Sometimes drunk people do things and it's okay. It can be forgiven.
Uh-huh. I mean, it's not like you did it.
Exactly. You can be forgiven. And I would
You know.
tread lightly with him. I would tread very lightly
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like that really shows the character he is and what he does to his friends at the end of the day. Maybe not to all his friends.
Right.
Every friendship has a station, where a person fuck with you. And me, I'm the type of person, if I call you a friend, regardless of one person may be closer, like me and you are really close friends. And I have other friends, we're close, but we're not as close. But I would not let any of my friends disrespect each other. I would still treat them equally. Maybe I'll be more lenient of doing more on this end, but for the other friend, I'm gonna do more than I can too as well. So I don't like to get into this point of putting levels on it. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. But of course, I'm realistic of knowing who I'm more close with. But if I fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you to the end, all the way to the end, and that's it. So I wouldn't do none of
Mm-hmm.
my friends like that. I wouldn't even do a stranger like that. I wouldn't even do that.
Because it's so weird. Like, girl, what are we doing?
Is he jealous? Jealous? Because when are we slut shaming nowadays? Are we still doing that?
Right?
Girl, we didn't went off. Girl. Okay. So enough about this girl.
Red.
Well, we're still on topic, but let's get what we need to get to, girl.
Let's do it. I'm ready. All right, you guys. So, we're talking now about um Tamar, who was the first person you see on the show. He wears the heels.
Mm.
Didn't he say he's in real estate?
He's in real estate, and did he say acting?
I want to say yes. I think it was modeling.
Modeling. Could be. Could be.
I think it was modeling. But I think real estate is cool. I think it's interesting that he wears heels. Um, I feel like he would be a cool, chill, unbiased person if he wanted to be. I'm not from 100% sure that that's the role he wants to play, though, because like we always want everybody wants to be in the drama, and yes, that's great to be in the drama, but I feel like we need that one person that's good with the jokes and the snappy comebacks, but they're also just unbiased,
Mm.
just fully unbiased about everybody. Like, what everybody thinks Robin is supposed to be, but she's not. Let's just be
She
honest.
was at one
Anyways,
point, allegedly.
uh huh. Well, she was when Giselle wrecked her little home renovation
That was
moment.
about
Remember
her.
that?
That was it.
Huh?
That was about her.
That's my point.
That ain't the point. The point is not.
She was unbiased to Giselle's BS because it personally affected her. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think you might need to take that statement off.
I'm telling you, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I'm getting you. I'm
I'm
saying no.
saying
First of
I'm saying
all,
the only reason she was
she's still
unbiased towards
biased. Don't get
Giselle
it.
was because it
Go ahead.
affected her.
Exactly, but that don't mean she's still biased. Don't get. I mean, she's still not biased. She's still not biased. And reason why I said that because again, it was something that affected her. When we talk about not being biased, was yeah, girl, look.
Hmm. You're taking it literal, and I'm jokingly saying that she's really not biased. That's what I'm trying to say, and you're taking it literal.
Okay,
Mm-mm-mm.
you know I don't like that. I'm so
Very
you
on
guys.
brand for the
I
cancers.
don't care for that girl. I don't care for that girl.
Very on brand for cancers. Ooh.
Next.
Anyways,
Oh,
Tamar's not bad. I don't think he's in the drama. I think he's a good cast member in that he's interesting
is it?
and he seems fun. He does. He seems fun. He's chill. He's not. I'm on this person's side. I'm on this person's
Well,
side. He's just
let him let the
there.
season give and see if he's gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
Because I think I got a good question mark on him. I think he's a
I
beautiful
can. I
guy.
can
I
accept
think
that.
I will give him that he's a very beautiful guy.
I do
Uh,
like that he wears the heels, and I
I
love that
do.
he's like
I
very
do. But
into
I don't want
that.
that to be his only personality.
I can agree with that.
I think we can get a little bit more, don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm ready to see. Just see what's going on. If you're gonna be the person that's gonna be in the
Yeah.
background, or you're gonna be the person that's gonna be putting things down. And again, you don't have to be messy, but maybe just
Be
produce,
fun.
produce the
You don't have
shit.
to. Yeah. You don't have to be.
Seriously.
Yes.
Won't y'all want to
You
have?
don't
I
have to
want
be
to have this
messy. Just
party
be
because I heard
fun.
y'all had a fight last week, and I want to see if y'all girls cool down.
Or you don't even have to do all that, girl. You can just be like, so I invited you all here because I've heard things going on behind the scenes. And I just want to know, like, what's happening. Like, I heard about you two that y'all didn't like each other. You said something about her. You remember you told me when you said that you thought that her dog was ugly, and you said that what was it? Oh, what was it you said? Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you said you slept with her boyfriend. Remember that? You just got to be that kind of girl that's like, be her, be messy, but intentionally
But
messy.
do it in the right way. We want to have fun with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We
yes,
want it to make sense at the end of the day.
agreed.
Sense, but at the same time, no sense. We want to be in people's business that you ain't
Just have
supposed to
fun.
be into and stuff.
Just have fun.
Who was that when it was like I think wasn't that Justin off of the come up when he had went back and repeated something about Mitch talking about Chance and them sleeping together, and he was like, well, he said, well, why you tell him? He said, well, it's on we've been it's on tape. I just
Oh yes, it
I might as
was.
well
It was. And
tell him,
remember,
and
he
I'll
started
be
getting a
the
little bit
fake ass
shouty.
bitch if I ain't tell him. I just wanted to give him
Remember, he started getting shouty at that moment because he was like
oh, that
yelling. It
was
was like, oh, wait
that.
a minute,
Okay, my girl,
Justin.
I gotta get you on the up T because some people been talking about it. It was like, well, Justin personality surely changed from the come up, but when he got in the Bad Boys Club, he was more
Uh
cool.
huh.
And it was like, well, it just seems fake. I'm like, well, first of all, that was like a year or so ago, and I think people can grow, or whatever the case may be. I think first of all, he's coming into a new city. He's from New York. And I think let's be
Yeah.
very clear. And I really want to bring this out. Some people saying that let me say you can't do everything in different cities. That's another thing.
Yes.
at the flag.
Yes.
And I think
How you are in New York, you cannot be that in Houston. In Texas, we are a completely different breed of people. Everything is you can't be how you are in New York, how you are in California. You can't be the same in every state. You got to be a little bit more focused on, okay, this is how everybody grooves. This is the vibe. This is how they move. This is how they work. Let
yeah,
me follow along.
and what it does actually put and adding on to that, sometimes people can
Hmm.
see how they've been perceived, how they act, and to say, you know what, let me think about that. So a lot of people, so
Right.
it could have been a combination of that, where we're saying that, you got to conform into the vibe, and then let alone it's like you see yourself like, girl, what the hell I was doing. What
Right.
the hell? You ever just went back and watched some of your pictures and like, girl, I thought I had it going on. Girl, this was not what it was. Girl, this was
Exactly.
tea. This was not the deal, girl. But girl, I thought I looked it good, but no, I don't. That's what it is. And so I'm like, that. So, but at the end of the day, just keep it interesting. Relay the message. If you're gonna, because you were the first girl who was introduced to, let's remember you. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Not
agree
the
with
open
that.
hack. Let's keep it. Let's keep it on that. Let's make sure we know why you're there, because I just, and we're still getting to know these guys. We don't really fully know. And that's why I say we always wait for the next season, the second season, so we can really get to know
Hmm.
your personalities and stuff like that. Um, but the personality is not really given to, too much or whatever. I feel like you're
I can agree with that. I don't think that he's bad though. That's what I'm
not
saying.
bad
It's like I
either.
don't think he's a terrible
The question
person.
mark.
I just yeah.
That's where it sticks on. He'll be okay.
All right. You
Question
ready?
mark with the heels.
Okay.
Oh, I love the heels. I'm not, questioning.
Yeah, they're cute.
But that's the only personality I'm getting. Next.
Wig. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're talking now about Jay Fire.
Who is that?
He was the rapper. He was the light skinned
Oh,
one.
hello. Hi. Okay,
Okay, girl.
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna be first. Okay, I just want to say,
Wow.
it's just full of personality. Like he looks so good. He looks so
He
good.
is cute.
Just beautiful, just gorgeous. Oh my goodness,
Hmm.
the rapping he was doing. I didn't even hear not one word. I just seen them lips moving, which you got cute lips. Just
Oh Lord.
amazing. I will be
This girl
biased
and
with
her
this
obsession with soup
situation. I'm
coolers.
going to be biased with the situation. I am. He is on my list, the eye candy that we want for all of the reality shows we watch. And he just is. I really is. And he gonna be twerking in the season. I looked on that trailer, that super trailer, and we cannot wait to see. Yes, ma'am. You know, oh,
Girl. Now
the
you
only
know
reason
full
why
well.
Oh Lord is not over you the way I am, because he thinks you're a bottom. But I'm thinking I'm gonna imagine top. I mean verse, because I'm verse. You know what I'm
That's not
saying?
why.
That's what it is.
You said no wait, you said he's the eye candy of reality television on YouTube, right?
No, I say the eye candy we need on reality shows. Every reality show has eye
Okay,
candy.
okay, but if we're talking about okay, I'm glad you clarified that. I had to check you real
Girl,
quick.
you ain't gotta clarify nothing. Girl, what are you talking
I
about?
just checked you.
Oh, girl,
Let me tell
I
you
think so.
something. Because there's always at least one piece of eye candy. Y'all just ignore her. She's trying me. Anyways, there's always one piece of eye candy on these shows. And that's this he's her for this girl,
Exactly.
this
So,
type
like I
girl.
said, that's why I don't think why she's into you the way I'm into you, because
No, it's not because
it
of that
is
girl.
that. It is that.
No, it's
So
not.
you don't think you haven't said he was giving bottom.
I don't know what he's giving.
Well, I cannot wait to listen to your music coming out. So I really like him.
Hmm.
You are my favorite. You're just so gorgeous to look at. I don't care what the fuck you do, unless you voted for the cult member.
Okay.
If you voted for 45, put it in the comments. I'm a I can get
Wait.
over you real quick.
That's very true.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's the end of the story.
Wait.
Okay.
But I like him so far. He's interesting on the show. He has fun moments. He has a great personality, and I think he's good for the cast.
Mhm.
It's always good to have people that are good characters and interesting. You see him working, and I love that. I appreciate that they give these
And he's working
people
that
moments to
body as
show to
well.
shine.
It's giving. It is giving.
Wig, wig. Yeah, it is. I
Hold on
would
for
say
one
that. But
second.
anyways,
Hello?
he's fun. Uh huh.
Why is it not showing any static on my end?
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Oh, what maybe I must be talking low. Because I see yours like loud. I mean the lines for the audio. So
Yeah, that's because I'm a little bit closer to the mic than
oh,
normal, basically.
well, we know you like to be on the mic.
Oh,
Well, so
girl.
what else we got going on the drop game?
And every mic that has received
We
me
would love
has
for
said that was a pleasurable
what's his name?
experience. Exactly. Don't bring. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
Wait, what up?
Don't bring it up and not have me boast about the
Oh,
skills.
baby, I've been a dick sucker. Yeah.
I'm talking about me. Nobody was talking
Well,
about
we
you.
know you.
We are not talking about you, girl.
Okay, we all know about you, girl.
Oh,
You're not that girl. What is?
oh, don't do me like Jalen. Don't do me like Tyler did
Oh,
Jalen, girl. Don't do
I
that.
know.
I will shut this. I will shut this kangaroo restaurant down.
Oh Lord, what she said? She said I will shut your restaurant and give it to your mom.
Oh yeah. No, she said that. She said that I will sue you for all you got and give it to your mom. Ooh,
Oh, when Monique said, she said, "Yeah, hit where I'm gonna hit you, so you can sue me and make your own." Why dreams come true?
wig. Oh, she got her together. That was funny.
Girl, the girls been fighting. That's what we love to see, and we want to see you girls. We want to see some. We want to see drama. But we want to see you girls
Mm-hmm.
working too. That's what it is.
We do. We love that drama, but don't make it just about the
So
drama. Be fun. Have some
what's
fun
gay
moments.
name? What's his name before we get off him? You got
Wig. I said Jay
Jay
Fire.
Fire. Okay, Jay, I'm gonna have to remember
Uh huh.
because he is so fine. Ooh, all right, Jay Fire.
Wig.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
He
I'm gonna
is
leave you
cute
alone for now.
because you're married.
Mhm.
Let's talk
I
about
know I'm
that.
married, but honey, he don't listen to the
Let me
podcast.
tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. Don't be like Jasmine on Big Brother. She has a man. You have a man
Oh,
at
I
home.
baby, let me tell you
Leave
something.
him alone.
We might add him to the bedroom. You don't know what we doing, not marriage. Next.
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying. Anyways. Next on is, and before I get into it, you guys, I'm gonna put a little trigger warning here because
Was it
we had
maybe
a
the
trigger warning
last?
in the
Maybe
last
we maybe the
episode.
last? Or we already did rock. Did we do rock?
Yeah, we did, but we didn't do him.
Okay.
Do you want to save him for last?
Did we do rock?
We already did Rock. We did him in the first
Well, who do
episode,
we got
part
next?
one. We're
Is
gonna
he the
do him
last
now.
one? No, there's
We
somebody
have
else.
what's his
There's
name?
somebody else that was sitting up here talking about that relationship.
D
Not D
Bell.
Bell.
D
It was this
Bell.
other guy who was upset about D Bell disclosing information about his boyfriend being at a party, and Rock had.
That was who? Which one was that? Was that Mike Riggins? That was Mike Riggins.
Uh, yeah, we can talk about Mike Briggins, and then we'll get on.
Because remember, KJ
Because they
was the
got
one
another
that
one
was
too. They got
talking.
another
Was
cast
the
member too after that.
KJ was the one that was on his podcast that did the podcast, and he said he saw somebody at a bathhouse. That's KJ. He said he saw Mike Riggins at a bathhouse, right?
Okay, yeah. He said he seen his boyfriend at and that was brought to D Bell. Then that was brought back to Rock, and Rock was the one that
Yes.
spread the information. So that's where
Yes.
we.
That's how that. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to clap into the mic. That's how that was. That's how that setup happened, where Rock found out through D Bell, and D Bell found out through KJ.
See, I would have been like Oliver. I would have had that information and been like, if it was a culture, well, girl, everybody knew that. I don't know why you, girl, wait a minute. I ain't tell nobody. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Uh huh.
So, but again, at the end of the day,
Yeah, it was KJ versus Mike Riggins because Mike Riggins brought KJ had mentioned it to D Bell and D Bell had told Rock. And Mike Riggins was like, well, who said it in the first place? Let's talk about that. And he found out that's why he was getting in on KJ. There you go. So do you want to just let's save D Bell for later then, if you want to do
so let's
that.
get to these two girls because they connected. Um,
Well, actually, before we get to them, we have Jalen,
who the fuck is that?
the comedian.
Oh,
The
I'm
comedian,
sorry, you
girl.
guys. I'm just
Dang.
girl. Oh, please. I'll be girl. Take me a minute to learn.
Wow. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a real question, a valid question right
What?
now? So, did you actually watch the show, or are you pretending
Oh no,
to
I
say that you
watched the
watched the show?
girl, and I watched some of them fashions. Um,
Wink. Or so you
oh,
say. Okay, anyways. I'm so sorry to the real hot boys of Hollywood. Tired Hall has never watched this show. She does not
well,
support
how the fuck I know
anybody.
about that?
She is
How
a
do you
perpetual
know?
hater. Oh, I'm exposing all your tea. I'm just gonna give all your tea. One time she had came to my house, you guys, and she had kicked me down the stairs, and then she was like, "Oh, that's what you get because you're a bottom," and I was like, "Ah, mm, uh huh, exactly." I'm
Girl.
gonna expose all her tea. Let me also talk
Oh,
about
wait
the
a minute.
fact that
Hold on.
let's talk.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh,
Let's talk
bitch.
about the
Let me get it
fact.
together.
Hold on, wait a
First of
minute.
all,
Hold on, let me tell
last
you
time I
something. Let's
no,
talk
bitch,
about the.
no. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. Why would I have an issue with a bottom when I'm versed? It would be a bottom having issues with a bottom. That's y'all be fighting. So I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't do that. Solidarity, power to the
Girl,
people.
all y'all
Okay.
trying to show y'all each other that y'all power bottoms. Girl, I ain't got nothing. Girl, I have nothing against bottoms. That is a fucking lie. You are making shit up. Get help. Get to the story, the real story.
Oh, but y'all don't want to hear the true tea about how she said that all bottoms need to go to jail.
I
I'm just
never
saying.
said that. What are you talking
She said
about?
lock.
I dated a
She
bottom.
said
What are
lock.
you talking
She
about?
said
I
lock.
dated a bottom.
She
You're
said
lying.
lock every bottom up.
She's lying. I dated a bottom.
She said that all bottoms got shitty kitties. I'm just
I
saying
did
that's what
not
she
say
said.
that. You are making stuff up.
Mhm.
Girl, get your fake
Mhm.
lying ass up.
I can look
Women,
I can look through I can look through my text messages right now,
girl,
and there is at least 5 messages that she sent me about
she
how
can't even
being a
receive text
bottom.
messages because that phone is busted. She received telegrams.
Oh, I can receive
She
text.
received
I can
telegrams for
receive.
messages.
I receive tea. Let's talk about that. I received the tea. Can you say the
The
same?
tea,
Okay then,
girl. You know, the only time she gets tea, the
girl.
bag has been already used. That little tea bag that already been used. Girl, honey,
Oh, girl,
that's when
don't do
she gets
that.
the tea
Oh, let's
because
not
girl, it's
lie. Oh,
already
let's not
gone. It ain't
lie.
even. It
Let's
ain't
not
even
lie on
gone.
ourselves. Let's not lie on
Girl, you
ourselves.
wearing wedges and you
Anyways,
making that face
as just
up over there.
as I was saying, she doesn't support because she's a hater. She doesn't watch anything.
Y'all listen to a
The
girl
only thing
that
she
wears finger
watches
waves
is she
and
only
think
watches Real
it's a new
Housewives.
trend.
What? What'd you
You
say?
niggas wear finger waves and think it's a new trend. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I don't think it's a new trend. I know it's. I'm reinventing.
You reinventing.
Sure
Girl,
am.
girl,
The girls can't take. Hello.
girl. Throw
They
that
can't
wig in the washing
handle.
machine.
Okay.
It needs a little clean. You need a little shake it off a little bit. You
Oh,
know what I'm
girl,
saying,
try again.
girl?
Oh, try again. Try
Right. Take
again.
that hoe to the car wash and
Try
leave me the hell
again.
alone, girl. Back up and
Try again.
mm.
Try
I don't have to try
again.
because I don't. Where's the button?
Oh,
Where's the
you
button?
need to. You don't have to, but
The
you
button at?
definitely
Girl,
need to.
now
You don't have to, but you
I
definitely
got you.
need to.
Dumb. You're
Anyways, girl,
dumb.
just as I was saying, just
You're
as I was
dumb.
saying, we're going to talk about Jalen, really quickly, you
Yes.
guys. Excuse me. He's a comedian. I'm gonna be honest with you. When he first came in, I didn't know if I was gonna like him.
I knew I was gonna like him. I like the
I
content.
didn't, girl. No, don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. And I didn't know if I was gonna like him or not. But I was like, let me give him his season. You never know how people go with these things. You never know. Like, you judge somebody based off of what they give the first couple of seconds, and then it's like, next thing you know, oh, okay, this is actually, they're actually cool, or this and that. So I was like, I don't know how what he's gonna give, but I'll give him his opportunity, his time, his,
Mhm.
moment. And over time, I grew to actually love him. He's like one of my favorite characters on the
Yeah,
show, to be honest
he
with
does
you.
feel very level headed. I feel like he is gonna give us some comedian confessionals.
Yes. Comedic. But yeah. So would you rather start talking about D Bell, or do you want to leave him for later and start talking about Jalen and the other people?
Oh, that's what I was talking about. That's what was on you.
Okay, yeah, we were. Good. I'm glad you know.
Like I said, I feel like he's gonna definitely be
He's
the
fun.
comedian of the season. I think we're gonna have some funny ass.
He's a lot of fun.
Hold on, bring that back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna be great. He's gonna be fun. He's gonna give us some good commentary. Okay, in the
Mm-hmm.
confessions. So I'm already excited for that. But I
Mm-hmm.
do would love him to address this issue that what's that boy
Oh,
name,
about what's his
Victoria?
name? What's his
Yeah,
name
I really
did?
want him
Yeah.
to address that and everything. But I love that they was very open when it came to the situation with D-Bell, which we
Mm-hmm.
are going to talk about, and him being very transparent with that. And I really enjoyed that about him. So I was like, okay, he got a heart. He's a comedian, but he got a heart. Not saying all comedians doesn't have a heart, but I just hope he's not one of those comedians that doesn't know their limit
I
at
can
the end of the
agree with
day,
that.
because some people they be taking comedian too
Yeah.
far, or whatever the case may be. So I just pray that we don't catch nothing like that when it comes to him. But other than that, I like him. I'm excited about him. He's one of my top tiers on the show. What about you?
I can agree with that. I think he's great. He has a lot of fun. He's funny and he's engaging. I'm really glad that he was able to kind of turn around from that situation and not let it kind of ruin his experience, because that was a lot. I was very disappointed in Tyler for that. So it's like he separated himself from Tyler, and you know now he's his own person.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And I also think he's like a lot of fun. I like his perspective, and I think he could bring something to the show. I hope he sees this as fun.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping for. And I enjoyed him. Like I said, I really did enjoy him.
Mm-hmm.
He was fun. He was cool. He's a good character, You know?
Well, let's get into it about who we on next. The two guys who had gotten into it. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so, and
Uh
I'm really not trying to be shady, you guys. I really want to for
it's okay.
this other thing.
You have already talked about how you don't remember, you're not very good with names, because
Yes,
we've
I'm
talked
not trying
about
to
it
be
when we
shady.
watched other shows. I was joking, you guys. I hope y'all understand. We joke. These are
Yeah,
jokes.
they really are. And to mind you, we
Uh-huh.
did a review already on this. It's just that we just waited a little bit longer, and it's like again, no new episode came out into the time when we decided it was going to do,
Yeah.
reshoot or whatever the case may be. So it's like
Yes.
we haven't been really watching because nothing has been out. But nonetheless, next time we make a review on this, I will know all their names or whatever. Because
Uh-huh.
I did know them at first, but it's been so long. But I remember the shit they did. Like I
Right.
don't know that whole name, but I know what the hoes did. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the girls.
Wig.
I'm not gonna be Tyler, honey. I gotta be better than that. Tyler's on on the shit list for me.
Yeah, I'll
Definitely the
give you
shit
that.
list. Don't like that.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Wig.
Well, I'm just keeping it real, girl. Okay,
Wig.
so who else
So
we got?
let's
The
talk
two
about it.
boys.
We have Mike Riggins, who he's not really on. He hasn't been like added,
Yeah,
added.
right. They're the friends of the show.
Is he? Is he? I
Uh,
guess yeah. I guess he would count as a friend of the show.
they're the replacement just in case something goes bad. Oh, I don't know if
Yeah.
you meant like
Ooh, that was a
that.
little. Ooh, that was a lot harsher than you probably meant for that. Ooh, that was a little mean.
You know, they're a part of the group. They're just not an official cast member. Let's just say, let's maybe leave it at
Let's go
that.
with that. I like that better. I
So
like
yeah,
that a little bit
we
better.
still have to talk about them. That's why we're putting them together because they were the one that actually had the drama together. Hmm.
Oh, girl.
Who's the one that has the boyfriend problem?
That is the boyfriend problem. It would be Mike Riggins.
Mike Riggins. Okay.
Because KJ was the one that was saying that he saw him at the bathhouse. He didn't
Correct.
go. He was saying he
Mhm.
didn't go there to be there. Now listen, now let me tell you this. He wasn't there because he wanted to do something. He was there because he had to use the bathroom. Think about that.
Allegedly. That was the truth. Okay.
That's what he
Uh,
said.
Allegedly.
Wig.
We quite sure he was probably doing something allegedly.
Oh.
Uh, let me not because I'm gonna go in. I think I like that he addressed the issue at hand. Again, I don't know who gave him that information, that told him that information that eventually came from Rock. If I'm not mistaken, they all had a conversation about it, and then they were
Mm-hmm.
saying that information came from Rock. He was the one that was saying it, and he had addressed Rock.
Uh-huh.
And I think the way he addressed it, the issue is at the end of the day, this is me. When it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to certain person, man, or something like that, I think it's you shouldn't go that far with it.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like he did have the conversation with Rock, but the way Rock deflected it, I'm like, no, but you're the one that's saying it. You know, whatever case. So I'm trying to find out how you know this to be true to go back and repeat. You know, and that's how mess starts. So it's like I'm holding you just as accountable as the person that started it. You have to be careful on, spreading damaging rumors or whatever the case may be. Now, if I heard the shit hand first, then I'd be like, okay, from the horse's mouth, the one that started or whatever the case may be,
Right.
that I wouldn't mind saying it. I'm like, girl, yeah, girl. She said your lights got cut off. Yeah, yeah. She called you the camera girl. She
Right.
told me that I was there, and I'm gonna contest to it. But I don't like to be messy. I just want to get things off hand. And I had some extra candles if you need it. Oh, your lights is on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well.
Wig.
Okay. Look at that. I just let her know. Yeah. Cause why is she
Mm-hmm.
talking about you like that? What you gotta say about it? You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But doing secondhand information, I don't do that. I don't do
Right. Agreed. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think it was just like, girl, what do we first and foremost, Mike, I get why you wanted to address Rock.
that. Which he should. He should because he was
Yeah,
the one that related because he didn't know where it
but
came from.
but but Rock wasn't the one who kind of set the thing ablaze. Well, technically, yeah, because he was the one
No,
that
he
now
told
everybody knows.
them. He
Now
told
everybody
them,
knows. That's
but
true.
he didn't
You're
know where he
right.
got the information. All they was saying that it came from Rock. And then let's
Mm-hmm.
speak in front of Rock, and Rock was like, well, it came from D Bell. That's where it came from.
That's true.
So that's why he has to address D Bell, let alone address Witch Call. Because if I'm not mistaken, he called D Bell on the phone or
Mm-hmm.
whatever case had been. I think that's when D Bell said that. What's his name? K what?
KJ. KJ.
KJ said it, and so he had to have a conversation with him. And I like that he's okay with confronting. So I'm gonna give him. We should keep him around. Is he my favorite person cast member so far? No,
No.
no.
Um, I feel like he set the situation up where he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him together," and it's like, okay, and he didn't actually get him together that episode. To be honest with you, my personal opinion, I feel like
Oh,
he
he
should have
didn't.
got if he was gonna get him together, he should have got him together.
Absolutely. Because I would have read him perfect. I'm like, why are you going around repeating stuff? So
Right.
he let him deflect. And I'm like, I'm not going to let a person deflect. I'm going to ask you where you got the
Point
information from.
blank.
How is that supposed to be true? And I'm like, and why are you telling people that? When
And
you
why
have
do
a
you feel
conversation with
like
him.
that was okay for you to share? And where did you even get it from?
Yeah. And
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to let
drag
you
you
know going forward
first.
with you. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna drag you first, definitely, because you're the reason why it's out there. But I'm gonna ask where you got it from,
Mm-hmm. And
so I
once
can
you
get them
let,
together.
I'll drag you after I get the information I want because I feel like you might not give it truthfully. Because I've been like, girl, well, I want to know what where you got that information from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it from D Bell. Okay, well, thank you. I'm glad that
Done.
you're honest.
Now let me get her
Now, why?
together, and
Yeah,
let me get you together.
exactly. Because you lost your damn mind. I'm gonna play it sweet, honey. I'm playing it sweet so I can get to the honey. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I love that he addressed KJ. They had a conversation. I like KJ. I think KJ might be an addition. I feel like
He's
he's
a
a
good kind of messy. Although I will say it was funny that he invited them to his podcast, and they was like, "Oh, so we're going to be on it." And he was like, "No, I just invited y'all to see it."
yeah.
And
He's not like
I love that Jay was like, "So we're just here to watch you do the podcast?" What? That don't make sense.
Like, girl, I could stay home, and plus, they said they live far away, or whatever. Where they traveled far
Yeah.
away, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be on this podcast, bitch. They didn't even get them a whistle.
Even if I'm yes, even if I'm like, get you better tell it.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing something on this podcast besides, nah, baby, you have to pay me for my gas money, and no,
Ma'am,
no, 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 mm-mm. Nope.
ma'am.
And I would think that he would want to do that, right? I mean, it's a podcast. Wouldn't you want it? But I feel like he's. I'm getting bougie, and I don't like to use that word
Uh huh.
sometimes, but it's giving bougie. I feel like he's going to be the one that's going to be talking about class throughout
Mm-hmm.
the season, and I love that. I think we're gonna. I want him to do that with me, but I think it'll be great for the show. Just saying.
It would.
So I think
We.
that would be a what?
Wig.
Yeah, in the line that whatever case may be. I do think the way they handled the situation of them talking it out. Now I probably would have done it a different way, but I'm glad they was able to work it out like
Me
grown men.
too.
Even though some people want to see them fighting, and I'm like, girl, we had somebody party, and let alone y'all on the top floor. Ain't nobody need to be fighting.
Right.
Somebody can fall off the balcony, honey.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later, girl. You got it.
All
Trust
right,
me.
like, look, let me go and get on the first floor so I can
Get her together.
so
Now,
I can
what was
turn up.
said? Now, what
Yeah,
was
yeah.
said? You know
Girl,
that.
what? Girl, you Jekyll Mr. Hyde. No, bitch, I was a saint up in there because
Mhm.
I was close to heaven. But now I'm
I didn't
walking
want
around,
you
bitch, I'm
to.
in hell.
I didn't want you to do
Hello.
you. I didn't want to do you like Bucky did that girl on Flavor of Love.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Girl, that
And
was a.
Victor, I mean, let her go because of that. I'm like, girl, no, man. But baby,
You're the
when
one who brought
Crazy
it up.
started talking shit, that shit was so funny. She was like, yeah, because she said, are you talking about me? Yeah, I'm talking about you because you're a fake ass bitch. I said,
Wig.
she didn't buck crazy up. She didn't put a battery in. crazy back.
She
And she
did
is charged, honey.
and
She was looking
did.
like energy. She said, "You lost your damn mind. Like, who the hell you talking to?" Yeah, because the only person that's real is me and her. Girl, baby, let me tell you something. That was the most funniest shit out. Let me tell you something. That's what we want. We want that Tiffany Polar. We want that New York energy, honey. We want
Yeah,
y'all
we
to be
do.
producing shit, acting a damn fool on the, not acting a
Have
fool, girl. Just
fun.
put on the show. I'm like, girl, especially if I'm not really friends with you, I can be cool with you, but I can get some shit going. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. Okay, y'all never work minimum wage. Those jobs be funny and fun as fuck. I'm talking about shit be popping off. Y'all gotta be acting like that. Y'all are at work. Y'all get in the
We.
comments. Y'all know I'm not lying, bitch. Work a minimum wage job. Let me tell you something. That McDonald's, I used to work at McDonald's. Girl, they had so much tea coming out of that, girl. It was like, girl, you can't make this shit up. We was like, girl, where's the cameras? Shit be going down. I worked at the VA
We.
hospital. Girl, shit be going down. The shit be lit. Okay, whatever. Y'all
We.
gotta learn how to have fun on these shows. Y'all too busy worrying about how y'all proceed. I'm like, girl, this is a show. I mean, don't be too cruel. Don't be like,
Yeah, don't be off the wall. But yeah,
yeah,
stop trying so hard to be like, oh, I have to an image to uphold.
yeah, makes sense. Don't be like, what's his name? The guy from Shit We Do from Love, the one that was always over the top. Not like him. That
Oh yeah.
not like him. That I did
Don't
not
be
like
like
that.
Kyle from Big Brother. Ooh,
Girl, mm-mm.
don't be that.
We're not gonna compare that to the guy off the shit we do for love. Absolutely not. That is
No,
a
I know.
big
I'm
difference.
just saying. Well, yeah, they're
That's a
different. But I'm you get
way
where I'm
different.
going.
Oh yeah, girl. Well, no. That's a
Well,
whole different story. He voted for 45. Okay. Um. Yeah. We don't know. We just want y'all to have fun. We want y'all to get into the show. We want y'all to show us what you do, and we want y'all to get into the show at the end of the
yes,
day. Y'all have to be a little bit of extra,
you
or
have to.
whatever, or let some things slip that easily, or whatever the case may be. Just be like y'all in the grocery store shopping for a little get together and be in the roach aisle. She said, "Oh, girl," she said, "you needed this." Yeah, she said you had roaches. Look, I didn't make it up. But let's just, just stuff like that.
That's why they get the girls a little liquored up before they shoot scenes because they're like, that's when y'all at y'all best, y'all at y'all most messiest when y'all are liquored
Mm-hmm.
up. That's what we want.
We want it to be some, and you got to get that wild card too. You know that wild
Yes,
card
you
that's willing
do.
to go there, where you be like, you look, you just hit them with this. Y'all drinking and stuff like that. You talk to that wild card, girl, you would believe what Trina said about you. And baby, when I tell you what she said about me, because I know she ain't gonna talk about me with her ugly ass. And oh, baby, she'll be spilling tea before you even tell her what happened. Oh, she
Exactly, and
said
you
you
love
looked
it.
cute. She said you looked nice today. I mean, nice the other day when you went out. Oh, she did. Oh, that was so nice of her. Oh,
Oh, that's
mm-hmm,
just like, girl, my
mm-hmm.
my family is so messy. I was walking into one of the room into the living room or something, and I was like, "Oh, where's my mom? Where is she at?" And it was like, "Oh, she's over there." Why were you finna say something? No, girl. I was asking where she. I was not trying to talk mess. I was just asking where she was.
Yes, that's what we saying. We want y'all to do that so we can be like, "Oh, girl,
That's
she got
why.
problems with you." What? Oh yeah, girl.
That's why
I
my
told
cousins call me
her
messy. My
I
little
can.
cousins, they call me messy. I love it. I love being messy with them. Cause okay, you guys, my little cousins, my uncles, daughters and son, they'll be over here
What
sometimes
that fucking
and
cousin is, girl.
well, I have my other cousins,
Wait, you
I have
ain't got.
them.
Wait, why you not identify them? Oh,
Those are my
wow.
girl, there's multiple cousins. First and foremost,
No, that is.
let's be quiet. Let's
I
not do
am really
that.
confused. Why you had to say all that? You trying to
Because
really
I wanted to. Is
identify?
there a problem? Is there going to be a problem? Is there going to be an
No.
issue?
The point is,
Exactly.
she
Let me
is
go
trying
ahead
to
and
identify which
let
cousin
me
it
go
is,
ahead and you
as
know
if
what, you
you're gonna
guys.
say
I'm
their
gonna mute her.
name.
You know what, you guys.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
mute her.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
unmute
mute her.
myself. I know how to unmute myself. Where's
You
the
need to
button
mute
at?
yourself. Go
I'm
ahead.
unmuting myself if you tried, honey.
And guess what? I will remute you. I will kick you.
No, I'm trying to find
Let me
out
tell
why
you
she's trying
something.
to identify these
Because I
kids.
wanted to. Let's talk about that. That's why. Because I wanted to.
As if you're
And
gonna
what you gonna
drop
do
some
about it?
names.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I? Let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do about it if I did?
I don't know. I guess, girl, whatever, girl. Go on, tell your story, girl. Because
She's trying to
I was just
get
confused.
me together.
I
You're
wasn't
trying
even
to get
thinking
me
about the
together. Let me
name
get you
drop.
together.
Oh,
Hold
she want
on.
my name
Let me
drop?
get you together. Okay, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all some personal tea about this girl. Are y'all ready to hear it?
All right,
Are
tell
y'all
me
ready to
more.
hear it? Are
Tell
y'all
me
ready to hear it? Are y'all ready to hear it? She has an iPhone and it is broke, busted, and disgusted. Let's talk about that.
more.
Real tea. Let me tell you the. Oh, I'm actually going to tell you the other tea. Okay. Every time she says she has those dogs that she says that she has, those were rentals. They're just there to impress
Oh,
y'all.
say what?
I don't
What was
even know why. Yes, yes, you
what was
rented those
that?
dogs. You rented your dogs.
Okay, let's move on. We need to move on. I don't know, girl. This conversation has turned into. Let's move. Who we got else on the? Cause, girl, wait a minute.
Anyways, as I was saying, because before you rudely interrupted
Before she
me.
was trying to identify somebody that she was gonna identify it.
Anyways,
That's
as I was saying, I was talking to my cousins, and one time, the youngest, he came downstairs and he was like, "Oh, are my sisters still here?" And I was like, "No, but how do you feel about them? Because they're not here anymore. So, what do you think? What do you think about your older sister? Didn't you feel some way about her being here? Was there something you want to say?" And they were sitting there, so I was like trying to get him to say something, just being, just being fun. We're just having
mm-hmm.
fun here. And then, they always call me messy for whatever reason because I do like to stir up things and make some things up. And, I like to be entertained. I'm just saying. Is there a problem? Hello?
Girl,
Uh huh, exactly.
she be trying so hard to be that girl.
Just
Talking
as
about
I
I train
thought,
your girl. I train your
trash.
girl.
So,
I train your
anyways,
girl.
as I was saying,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
KJ, I think he's interesting. Mike Riggins, I need him to give me a little bit more scene wise before I
Yes.
can for sure say how I
Because
feel
some
about
of it
him.
felt a little rehearsed, but I
Uh
understand,
huh. And he was trying to drag Rock, and I don't feel like the scene
he didn't
was
even
like.
drag it. He didn't drag it on. I said, you might as well have a seat because I already got you here. You about to be judged real quick. You about to get your rights handed to you, honey. Oh,
Girl, if you
God,
don't if you
yeah.
don't get him together.
Girl, I had to scratch my. Read him his rights, girl. He lost his mind, honey. And don't
Girl, he
back
was
down when you had all this energy. Let me tell you
he was
something.
telling. Oh yeah, I hate.
Let me
Say
tell
it.
you
Go ahead
something.
and
I
say it.
gotta do
Go
it.
ahead and say it.
Don't tell nobody you gonna do some shit that you gonna pop off, and when a person get there and you just giving them not even the popcorn, bitch. Let me tell you something. You know what,
Say
girl?
it. I'm so tired of the girls being like, when I see her, I'm mollywopping her, and then she's there. You're like, I
Okay,
don't have anything to
because let me
say to
tell. Oh,
her.
we gonna show you how to do it. Hold on, girl. We're gonna give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. G Status, Devon, and what's her name? What is her name?
Sherrod?
No. Devon and what is my girl name? The one who be wearing Roderick.
Oh yes.
Roderick. Baby.
Oh, that was a scene.
Okay, because she said, she got me fucked up on throw a plate and got me knocked over. Because I'm gonna tell her what I gotta say, baby. She came up in there, and baby, when I tell you, she was on 10, baby. She was
That was
late.
a
She
scene.
she she had kept her word. Oh no, you can get out. No, you
Uh
can get
huh.
out, baby. Girl, I'm trying to be nice to you, girl. That's what we talking about. If you're gonna say it, baby, keep it. You gotta have to keep your word. Cause now I'm like, girl, look, girl, she gonna be on mute. Cause the
Oh
way he
yeah.
just wiggled his way out of that. The point is, you got the facts. He
Mm-hmm.
did say it. yes, he may it may not have came what like he saw it himself. He may not have been the person that was the sole
All right.
reason why this rumor was started, but it was the point. He was still the reason that it was spread, and that is still you still got to get on at the end
Yeah.
of the day. At the end of the day, that's it. Because and that's even worse. You spreading
Mm,
something that you don't know for sure to be true. That's even worse than the
it
person that
is.
claimed to see it. Whatever case it is, because like you spread something you don't know it's a full fact. You're the issue that we have.
Yes.
It's just crazy, or whatever the case may be. I just can't. And I'm the type of person I like to get to the bottom of it. That's it. And what I mean, what benefit is it for him to be spreading that kind of mess? Just saying.
Exactly. It was, girl, it was a lot. But yeah, Mike Riggins, girl, you said you was going to get them together. Get them together. Next time you say you're going to get somebody together, get them together. You don't even
Drag
necessarily have to
her.
fight. It's more so about getting the girl together, dragging her, like getting her together,
Let me tell you something. The fights
reading
do
her.
the fights do reign supreme in our memories, but it's always the reads when you correct the girl, when you get a
Mm-hmm.
girl in line. That's the shit that be sticking more than a
Oh,
fight.
yes.
Just get them together, whatever the case may be. You know, it's just a play thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get into it. Even when Devon and Roderick was getting into it, Devon was like, you know what? I kind of like this bitch. This bitch know how to fight. I like that, or whatever the case may be. She knows how to do it at the end of the day. And that's what it is. And it's like, girl, you didn't did that. You did all that hooping and hollering. Because let me tell you something. Somebody talk about me and my motherfucking man. Bitch, it's gonna be a whole nother story. It's
Right.
gonna be a whole nother script for me. Especially if you're claiming this is not to be true. So now they're lying on you and on your man. Baby, you better go check that. Especially when your man first of all, your man even on tele well, as far as we know, he hasn't been shown on the show. And in some points he does not have no way to defend himself with the situation on the show, besides you. And you need to be doing your best efforts on saying you checking anybody that's going to be trying to repeat something that's bad about him,
Right.
because that's just all that is at the end
It
of the day. So,
is.
but you making us feel like it's true the way you just was, girl, whatever. I don't know. All right. Anything else we need to add about these girls?
Now we need to talk about D Bell
Yeah,
really
Bill, I know we
quickly.
got to. I ain't talking about him. I was just saying for
Yeah,
these
that
two.
was it. No, I was. That's why I
Okay.
was. That's where I was going.
Okay, we gotta give us a disclaimer. Go ahead, girl.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna talk about D Bell as quickly as possible, and then we gonna get out your way, girl. We gonna get out of here as quick as possible. But trigger warning. D Bell talks about domestic violence and a lot of other things. That he kind of personally experienced, and we mentioned it in the previous episode, part one. We're gonna bring it back in part two. So, trigger warning for that. If that's not something you want to hear, just put us on mute, put us in the background and listen, but don't listen. Put us in another room. Whatever you got to do, we support. We appreciate the support, the likes, the views, all of that. We appreciate all of that. As we're kind of getting better at this channel thing, this recorded thing. We're getting better. We've been trying to get a lot better, and we're doing really good. I think we're doing great, right? You think so?
Oh, I know I am.
Well, not you. Anyways, so we're now going to talk about D Bell really quickly. Now, when D Bell first came in, his first thing was about dealing with Knockout, a adult entertainer. You all know him. If you watch us and you're part of the community, you know who we're talking about. You know who Knockout is. You've seen at least one video.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and basically, he talks about how Knockout was abusive physically. I don't know if he mentions verbally, but I know for sure he mentions
Oh, girl.
physically.
When a physical, the physical, it verbally comes right behind it. It's all connected, girl.
That's true.
What, girl? You think what? Now, I'm not saying they don't have some clowns out there that's like that, but I'm just telling you, it is a 99%. If they're physical, They're verbally abusive. That's it. It was,
I
something
agree.
to lead up to the attack. Just saying.
I agree. I do
So,
agree. But yeah, so basically he was, dealing with the physical and the verbal, and he posted pictures. They made sure to include photos of it, and they had their sit down. As we mentioned in the previous episode, they had a sit down. Rock questioned him. All of that happened. We're gonna go ahead and speed through that. I will say in that moment, I was very much team him. I still kind of am. I still am team him in that respect of dealing with abuse. But he did something I don't personally like, and that was him and Rock had a conversation, and it's like you don't address the disrespect that you experience, which was to me odd. And then it's like now y'all are best friends, which was even odder. And then to add on to that, you're giving somebody else's tea that is not really confirmed or proven. It's just like hearsay. It's word of mouth. The tea is word of mouth, basically.
mm,
And you're telling it to a person that essentially to your face told you they don't really believe you because they are kind of sort of cool with this person. And then also that he reached out to that person and asked them if this is true and how they, like all of that. So it's like even worse in a way. And
that is one.
that's how do you feel about that whole situation? About after?
Um, I feel again him relaying that message back to the first of all, if a person was saying that there was in a physical altercation with a person and that's been going on throughout their relationship, I think the point is if you are trying to investigate in a way where again, like you feel like this guy's lying and you don't know that to be facts or true, because at the end of the day, like you said, y'all were friends, something like that, or whatever the case. And y'all, something like all I know is you ain't got this man's phone number, so clearly y'all not really friends. That's,
Exactly.
at this moment of being close. Second off, you can be putting this boy in danger. At the end of the day, it's a lot of accusation that came out about this particular boy that you're defending, that you say you know, that stabbings have been involved, all kind of shit. You don't know what this boy might do to this boy. So it's
That's
like
also
you're putting
true.
him in danger, trying to investigate, and it's like the point is how caring are you about this particular person? Like I said, like I just don't get it. Like, what is the full relation? I think that's with Taylor and Jeremy with uh, what's that boy name?
Who?
The comedian guy.
Oh, Jalen.
Jalen was trying to be like, okay, well, what is he trying to do? Like, is he trying to get back with him or something like that? Was there like sex buddies or whatever? Because the way Rock was defense, I mean, had a defense
Uh huh.
for knockout, it's like something was more than a friendship.
It was weird.
It was very, very weird. And my point is, people can do things. Your friends can do things. Let's be very clear. Your friends can do things, but again, like I said, y'all aren't that close. I have friends that I am not even close with anymore. But and if something was to come out, but I don't know what to not believe in because I ain't around this person. I don't know what this person been through. I don't know what they got going on at this moment. A
Right.
lot can change in a small minute of time of how long. Especially like I said, you haven't had his phone number. Y'all probably haven't been on super personal contact in a long
Mm-hmm.
time because you don't have his phone number. I'm just saying, y'all probably see
Agreed.
each other on Facebook and hey and like this or whatever case. I mean, that's it. But that's online. That's not whatever. Just saying, I think it was just disrespectful. It was wrong. I think D Bell should have read between the lines on that. But like I said, he is
Yes.
a victim in the situation, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't really too much want to blame him on how he handled it because he is a victim.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he's so trustworthy of Rock. Just nothing about Rock screams I can trust him. I don't know, is it just me, or maybe just like I said, I seen how he moved back in the day. I know some people get
Yeah.
mad. when they, you
Well, let's say this. We don't personally know him, so our opinion is based primarily,
on the
literally
show,
all on this show and the previous show that we saw him on, and
exactly.
how his character was on the previous show and how his character is on this show are not great. And
It's
so it's
not
like,
great.
yeah,
And if you're doing this for a storyline, it is an epic fail. You don't need to be
hmm
like that, whatever case may be. To to people, especially when it comes to domestic things, it's like certain and people are like, oh, they asked me to say this. Let's be very clear. With certain things, you got to have a limit, and it's like I don't care if they ask you to say it, you said it, and I'm going to hold you to it.
right,
You have to have full responsibility over it at the end of the day.
agreed,
That's it.
yeah,
And I feel like that I'm tired of them using it as a scapegoat. Just stop.
yeah,
Just own what you did. And I feel really bad for D Bell. I still do. Um, Again, they do have two sides to a story. I don't know what knockout version is, and well, he did say knockout. Knockout say he was lying. I'm like, I think the boy got the pieces from somewhere. I mean, he
right.
was
I mean,
throwing it on you, whatever.
those
Which we're
things
not saying
have happened, but
that happened.
also let's talk about knockout. This isn't the first time something like this has happened with you. So it's just kind of like I I don't know. He could be lying, you never know. And I'm not gonna fully go, oh, he is a liar. I can't do that. Cause again, knockout, this isn't the first time.
Yeah, he still got his side. We're
Yeah,
not going to deny he still has his side, and we're going to acknowledge that because that's what we do over here on the TL show. We
true.
all like to be transparent and fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we like to do. But still, in all, girl, come on,
Right.
come on,
Ma'am.
and I don't need, and I think I don't need to get video of you doing this to people. By the way, I don't need to get that, which I think that's what that will be a way to prove that this is the kind of person you are. I think sometimes we got to take things at face value, and
Yes.
we got to take somebody testimony of so many testimony
Yeah.
was in consideration. That girl, maybe something is a little off.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's a lot of violence, and you even admitted to a lot of violence in your relationships of you being stabbed. Now I don't know how many times, and this is coming from him. This ain't even alleged. He said this himself of him being stabbed, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He did.
So why is there always violence in your relationship?
Yeah, this is like what, the fourth?
Hmm.
But girl, that's a D-Bell. Is there anything you want to add to him?
We love you as a porn star, but the person parties keep on,
Is there
causing
anything you
friction.
wanted to add
Before
about
we move on.
D-Bell?
I just want him to, like I said, check rock. Like
Mm-hmm.
don't, because it's like now you. But I really see that he wants acceptance. Um,
I can see that.
Accepted a lot, and I think how he got so because I don't know if he knows how to read the room because the way Rock was telling him the information that Knockout was saying about him, it was the way Rock was looking at him like he believed he was lying to him. Like
Yes.
I believe, and it's like he didn't read that. And it's like I know when I'm in a situation when I'm talking to a person, and I know if they're listening to me or they're taking notes or whatever the case. It's just like if you're dealing with a supervisor that you feel like is not gonna do shit, but
Mm-hmm.
you try to have a conversation because they asked you, and you feel like, okay, well maybe let me start the conversation. Once you get a little bit point into it, you're like, you know what, never mind, don't worry about it, and just walk off. I'm like, it's not gonna go nowhere. It's like,
Right.
oh, it's time going to HR when you went to HR so many times about certain situations. Like, girl, let me go because ain't nothing about to happen.
Right.
It's gonna be the same thing tomorrow. Let me get up. I know I just need to wind up moving. Morning, how you doing? We're just at that point, and I just want
Yeah.
D-Bell to read the room. And it's like the way you switched out and you started relaying somebody else's information. I didn't like that. That's totally
It was
disrespectful.
very weird. I didn't like it either.
Don't do that. Why are you trying to tear somebody down when you was just down over over this particular situation, over a different situation with your ex? And it's like now that y'all hash that out. Now you talking about another cast member. It's not a good look.
It's very weird, yeah.
Hmm. But we'll see how this goes. I see that he's gonna get into a big altercation with Tyler, which
Yeah.
Tyler, whatever that boy name is,
Tyler.
Tyler. He's gonna get into a situation with him. I don't really care too much about that. Really, I don't.
We'll
It's not.
see.
We'll see how it goes, but I really don't care.
Mhm.
Um, we'll see. We'll see on
Yes.
that, and we'll put a pin
Um
on.
but I will say this, just in general, this is a really like you could tell that they did a really good job on improving a lot of certain issues that happened in the first Real Hot Boys, and you could see that there was improvement in camera work. There's improvement in like casting. Not to say
Mm,
I didn't hate the cast from the previous from Hot Boys of Houston, but I feel like I don't think they were ready and willing to get down and dirty, or at least we couldn't really hear it. There you go. That's really a lot of it too. So it's like it's an improvement this season. It was a lot of great story. There's a lot of storylines and casting things that are great here. So I'm
mm.
happy. I'm enjoying myself. It's great. Anything that you want to say? Anything you want to add on?
I just want the girls to bring it this season. I want y'all to really get into the show. I really want y'all to show us what y'all have going on. I know it costs money to put on events, but it's like you signed up on the show to show your craft, and I think try to do that. And just keep it real and don't let Rock be running over you. I just don't know. Rock gives super fake. And I don't know why I would love for
I
someone
can
to be
agree with that.
like, girl, come on now. Come on now. And I don't think he's that strong the way he's appearing out to be. I think he knows how to get close to people. I think he's a great I don't even think he's a great manipulator. I don't even get
Yeah,
that
I
from
can
him.
agree with that.
I
He's
think it's just like y'all just be giving him a pass because maybe he's like EP of the
he's
show or something.
conventionally attractive. I think that helps. When somebody is conventionally attractive, you're
Not to
easily
me.
trust them, huh?
Not to me, eh?
That doesn't mean that he's
He's
not
just
conventionally
he's just
attractive to other people.
okay, but he's just light skinned. I mean,
All
I'm not saying he's
right, all
ugly.
right.
Hold on, hold
Can
on.
I
I'm not
wait? Can I
saying
say
he's ugly.
something? Can I say something? I don't think you're understanding that that is what conventionally attractive means. Usually, conventionally attractive people are light skinned people who are like, yeah, they're not ugly. Don't get me wrong, they're not ugly. It's just they're what society deems as attractive.
Well, girl, they can take that back because that ain't. I'm so sorry. It's just I don't see. I just see a regular guy. I see a
Yeah,
five.
but that's the
No,
point.
I'm saying
You
I
don't
see a five.
wig.
I
I
don't.
think
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying.
I think the thing is like when you think about okay, like conventionally attractive is somebody that's like girl, we'll talk about this after. We'll talk about this after, but just basically I think a lot of it is that,
Is that he's light
but
skinned?
also
That's
I
it.
mean
That's
some
it.
of it is that. I
No,
won't say
it's
it's
that. No, that's what it
wig.
is. Because I don't see it. I am so sorry. I've been looking for it.
Wig.
No, 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 no. I've been looking for it, honey. He is giving five. A five. Out of 10, five. A hard five.
I don't
And
think
it's
he's
something wrong with
ugly.
him. I didn't say he was ugly. Why are you saying I'm saying he's ugly? I
It's
say
the way you're
is
kind of
five
doing it.
ugly?
It feels like that. The way you're kind of doing it, it feels like that.
Girl, I'm not calling him ugly. I say he's a five. That's it.
Okay,
Girl,
girl.
wait a minute. Girl. Well,
Are
I'm
you
an
done
eight.
here?
I'm
Are
an
we? Let me
eight.
talk about this. Let me talk about. No, girl.
I'm an
You're
eight.
a
Oh, bitch.
zero. You're a
No,
zero.
no, no.
Ooh.
Girl. Okay, bitch. You might need to wrap the show up. Because, bitch, no, you lost. That bitch is a hard five. And when I say a hard five, it's first of all,
Uh-huh.
we got to be clear on the rankings when it
Girl,
comes to season.
can I tell you
No,
something?
but shut
Can
up.
I wait?
This
Can
is
I
not
tell you something?
what.
Look at the time.
I'm gonna finish what the fuck I gotta say. Let's be
Okay.
very clear on the rankings, especially when it
Uh
comes
huh.
to light skinned people. It is a ranking scale, and we
Uh
gotta
huh.
make sure the scale is balanced.
Uh
At the
huh.
end of the day, you have to identify, is the person look good because they look good, or they look good because they are light skinned. It is a difference. And this bitch only got points because he's light skinned. And let's be very clear about that too. I want to keep that on the stage. Let's be very clear. He is a hard five. He is not ugly. I've never said he was ugly. He is a nice looking guy. But it is not on a level to make me be not aware of the bullshit. Now they got some
Mm-hmm.
fine motherfuckers out there, like my friend, what's his name, Fox, Mr. Fox, the rapper. Now
Who?
I might let him slide with something. Isn't that his name
Wait,
too?
Fox? J Fire?
Jay Fire. Sorry.
Girl, where'd you
Well, he
get?
is giving
Girl,
Foxy.
let's go ahead and run and close this off
Jay
because
Fire,
girl, where are
I
you
can
going?
let some stuff slide with Jay Fire. Let's
Mm-hmm.
be very clear about that. And hold on, I don't want y'all to think that I'm not into dark skinned people.
He's not.
Absolutely. Shut up. That's a fucking lie. I am. Don't do that. Now my shut up. My exes have been some of them in the middle, light skin, medium skin, but you know what? They found me. I didn't find them. It's a difference. I love me some dark chocolate. Do not get it twisted. I even said the guy, the singer, he's very fine. He's one on the list too as well. At the end of the day.
Can I say something? Can I say
Yes.
something? Doing all of this, it does give that you're not really into dark skinned people. So it's just
You
like, girl,
know
what are
what?
you
It is,
doing?
but I'm telling you, I do.
It's give no. I'm just saying it's kind of given. I mean, my best friend is dark skinned. It's like, girl, okay.
No, I gotta prove that point. No,
You don't have to prove yourself. We know
I
that
love
you
dark
are.
skin. I'm a dark skinned guy. I love dark skinned people. I am into dark skinned people. I
Okay,
love
that's
dark
it's
skinned
okay,
people.
girl. You don't have
It
to prove
is a
yourself.
thing. But
I
I am
promise
telling you, he is a hard five.
I
It's
promise
no
you
way
you don't
a
have to prove
five
yourself, girl.
should,
I
he's a
promise you
hard
don't have to prove
five.
yourself.
He's a
You're
hard
doing a lot of
five.
proving yourself and you really don't have to. It is okay.
Oh, I ain't about to prove. No, I'm not even proving myself. I'm proving what I'm saying. He is a hard five, and at the end of the day, it is no way that y'all should be mesmerized and be like, "Oh my God, I'm just gonna be like forgetting that he's girl." Fuck that. Y'all lost your
This
mind.
is also you have to also think about this is a show. So they got to play these certain roles, the plots, how they have to play them, how they think they should play them. And so, like, again, we're going back to I want to be perceived a certain way, and I want to make sure I'm perceived a certain way. So I got to play it how I think the audience is going to accept me playing. And that's why we're saying, again, I don't like that they do that because it's like it doesn't make your reactions aren't authentic. So,
Yeah, because you're pretending to be something you're not.
yeah,
You need to be that girl at the day.
yeah,
Like, girl, I mean, like, I'm like, well, why you up in here? Blaming? Because if she would have did it like that, if she would have tried to let it go after she popped her guns, by the way, this is how you produce. Catch this. I'm gonna show you how to
okay.
do it.
And then when we're done, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Because it's about to be 6:30.
Let me finish.
Okay.
If you got to do the producing stuff. If
Uh-huh.
she did all this popping the gums and she
Uh-huh.
came in and said, "Oh, I'm gonna say this to Rock. I'm gonna get this on my chest. How dare he?" And then Rock said what he had to say, and that was in it. I'm like, "Well, girl, you said you was gonna give him a little bit more because he shouldn't even be repeating that." And
Right.
why are you going around here telling this girl that I'm talking about this girl man in another bathroom, even though you wasn't the one that was there? You got this information from somebody else. They got it from somebody else. Y'all
Right.
think that's wrong? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta
Hmm.
learn how to produce instead of sitting in the background looking stupid and drinking. Girl, that's it. All right, you guys, we're out of here. We want you girls to do better. Producers
But it's a good
on the
show. It's
show.
good. It's a good series. It's good so
Y'all need to
far.
slip them some hand notes or some shit like that because clearly these girls can't get it. And if they can't read, tell them in their damn ear. Girl, just say, girl, you gotta
Can
rush
you
your
just
work.
say how you feel about the show so we can go?
I'm trying to spice it up for the girls. I do like the show. I do want to see where the
Okay.
girls go. I cannot wait for season two. I
Uh
want you girls
huh.
to bring it. For my one of my favorite cast members, what's his name? J Fire, whatever his name, J Fire.
That's his name. Yes.
You are on the list. I am letting you know you are on the list.
Okay,
And
girl.
what's the singer name?
You mean Q Fabian?
Q Fate. You two are on the list. I'm sorry I didn't get too much talk. I talked about you last episode. I said
Yes, you did, girl.
you are on the list. You're on
Yes,
the
because remember we
hot
made
list.
the because the reason why is because we made the mistake of both thinking that we were talking about two different things. So you were talking about him, and I was talking about somebody else, and I was like, "Oh, he is cute. I didn't know you thought he was that cute. I didn't get. But yeah,
So
wig.
just know you're on my list. Y'all two are on my list. Anybody that's your favorites and how you feel about the show?
My favorite from this show is me because I watched it.
Oh, girl, you be trying so hard.
No, but I do like Jalen. I think J Fire is cute and fun. I do think Q Fabian is fun too. I like KJ. I think he's interesting and I feel like he would bring something to the show. I have to see more of him because we just got one episode of him really. So I'm excited. All right, you guys. This has been the T.O. show.
Uh-huh.
I am still, oh Lord.
And I'm tied up.
And this is the T.O. show.
I
We're
want to make
two
sure.
tired hot boys
I
of
want to
Houston.
make sure Jay Fire heard that tired, ho, but I'm not tired. Okay, you guys.
Wig. All right, you guys. Bye.